What's going on, Spurs family? This is my pregame thoughts against the Denver Nuggets. We'll be taking home court, so hopefully the fans will be there, ready to rally the troops, give them the energy and the boost we need because we're going to need it. Um, we fell to them last game by a large margin, so I think we need to approach this game with a little bit more energy. I think our energy wasn't there last game, so this game we need to come with a little bit more energy, especially on defense. So our defense intensity need to be a little bit better. We need to be more disruptive. Our offense need to be more efficient and also, efficient and consistent. And so we can at least make it close or interesting going into the fourth quarter and give ourselves a chance. We just got to give ourselves a chance, and within the last 2 minutes of the game, anything can happen. But at least let's get there, make it close, and we can do that by being more disruptive defensively. I know obviously we can't match them with offense, but we can try to limit their offense by being more disruptive, getting in their face. I like to say attacking on defense. This is a young squad, so I'm not going in expecting victory, not to give away my prediction, but we gotta give ourselves a chance, and we can give ourselves a chance if we playing better on defense, being more disruptive, also shooting the ball well. We got to make our shots when it matters and taking care of the basketball. Our offense wasn't as efficient. The first quarter we got off to a hot start shooting, but they were shooting better. So that's what I mean by defense. If you shoot good and they shooting better, then obviously you're going to lose the quarter. So I think we need to be more disruptive, make the offense a little bit more stagnant. We need to make our shots, take care of the basketball, and that's basically the key to actually stay in this game. We understand that we not as we not as talented as the Nuggets, but last game they made it look too easy. It's like they was getting everything they want. They was showboating. They was basically, and it was, to be honest, it was an embarrassment. It was like they was having fun with us. It was like varsity versus JV, and we have to play harder on defense. We have to hustle. We have to be in a face if we want to have a chance to necessarily make it interesting going into the fourth quarter. Now the injury report for the Spurs, Romeo Langford is still questionable. Zach Collins is questionable. Jordan Hall probable with a foot. Obviously Blake Wesley is out. Charles Bassey is out. He went I guess he got demoted to the G League, and same for Dominic Barlow. So that's the injury report for us. Like I said, I think Blake Wesley is a big miss because we don't have Primo. Because we had, like I said in the post game, we have no backup point guard, and we need a backup point. Josh Richardson is not a point guard. I get nervous when he's bringing up the ball or initiating the offense. Not that he will turn the ball over, even though he does turn the ball over when he turned the ball over more when he's at that position. I think he's a shooter. He's a scorer. I think we need to focus on getting him the ball in his best spots rather than him initiating the offense. And that's where Blake Wesley and Primo would have took up that backup point guard role. And so Blake Wesley being out, it shortened us with guards, with people who's that can be an actual point guard and not a scoring guard, which is I give that type of trait to Josh Richardson. He's more of a shooter. He's not really a person that comes down and initiating offense. And that's the key thing to look at for tonight's game. The key thing to look at is how we play when Trey Jones is out the game versus when he's in the game. And so that's something that I'm gonna look at closely, more closely as we play these games without a true backup point guard. I think Vassell got to continue playing the way he's playing, shooting lights out. I think Johnson, he had a quiet game. I think he had 20 points, but it was like a quiet 20. I think he needs to, be a little, score more impact points. Score more impact points, and I think we can make it. I think we can make this interesting, but it starts on defense. I know I was just talking about offense, but it starts on defense. If we can be disruptive and we can have them shooting uh, sub 50% from the field, which is difficult to do. But if we, come with a little bit more intensity, then it's possible. It's very possible. And so that's my thoughts for this for tonight's game. And obviously, I predict we lose, but I'm gonna go with I'm, not my heart because I'm gonna go with the belief that we'll come in with more energy and we'll make it an interesting game. I think we will lose this game, but I think it will be more interesting than the game we played on. What was it when we played this? The last game was it Saturday? Right, I believe it was Saturday. So I think we'll make it more interesting this Saturday. That's if we come out a little bit with a little juice in us. We got the crowd behind us. So if we come out with a little bit more juice, I think we can make this game interesting. But I think we will fall short. And so there you have it. That's my thoughts and predictions. Hope everybody have a good day. I know everybody's excited for the game. So I talk to y'all post game.